You know, there's something I've noticed over the years. Those quiet moments when the house settles, the phone stops ringing, and suddenly, your mind starts racing. Maybe you're thinking about tomorrow's to-do list, or that conversation you had earlier, or wondering why you walked into the kitchen again. Sound familiar? It's like the world slows down, but your thoughts just don't. And sometimes, that mental chatter can leave you feeling scattered, anxious, or just plain tired. Well, here's the good news. You're not alone. And more importantly, there's a simple, gentle way to calm that noise and find a little peace. No fancy equipment, no complicated routines, just you, your breath, and a few minutes of your day. That's what we're going to talk about today. Meditation for seniors. 3 simple techniques to improve focus and calm anxiety. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Meditation. That's for people who can sit cross-legged on the floor, right? Or maybe, I've tried it before, but my mind just won't quiet down. Trust me, I've been there too. But here's the thing. Meditation isn't about emptying your mind or achieving perfection. It's about giving yourself a moment to pause, to breathe, and to reconnect with the calm that's already inside you. And the best part? It's never too late to start. So today, let's begin with the first technique. Something so simple, you can do it right where you're sitting. I call it the anchor breath. Think of your breath like an anchor. Steady, reliable, always there to ground you when life feels stormy. Here's how it works. First, find a comfortable seat. It could be your favorite armchair, the edge of your bed, or even a bench in your garden. Wherever you are, sit tall but relaxed, letting your hands rest gently in your lap or on your knees. Close your eyes if that feels good, or soften your gaze, whatever helps you feel at ease. Now, take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. Imagine you're breathing in calm, like a soft breeze filling your lungs. Hold it for just a moment, and then exhale gently through your mouth, as if you're blowing out a candle. Let that breath carry away any tension, shoulders dropping, jaw loosening, worries drifting off. Do this 3 more times with me. Inhale, hold, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. One last time. Inhale, hold, exhale. Feel that? Even just a few breaths can make a difference. That's the power of the anchor breath. Whenever your mind starts to wander, and it will wander, that's completely normal. Gently bring your attention back to your breath. No judgment, no frustration, just, oh, there I go again, and back to the anchor. Now, let's try this together for 1 minute. I'll guide you. Ready? And there you go. How do you feel? A little lighter? A little more centered? That's your body thanking you for hitting the pause button. Practice this anchor breath anytime. When you're waiting for the kettle to boil, sitting in a doctor's office, or even lying in bed before sleep. It's your secret tool to steady your mind. Anytime, anywhere. But what if you're someone who finds it hard to sit still? Maybe your body feels restless, or your thoughts are racing too fast to focus on breathing alone. That's where our second technique comes in. The body scan. This one's all about tuning in to your body, not to fix anything, but just to listen. It's like giving yourself a mental hug from head to toe. Let's try it together. Start by sitting or lying down comfortably. Close your eyes if you'd like. Take a few anchor breaths to settle in. Now, bring your attention to the top of your head. Notice any sensations, tingling, warmth, even the weight of your hair against your scalp. No need to change anything, just observe. Slowly, move your focus down to your forehead, your eyes, your jaw. Are you clenching your teeth? Let them part slightly, Release that tension with a sigh if you need to. Keep drifting downward, neck, shoulders, arms. Maybe you feel the fabric of your shirt against your skin, or the chair supporting your back. Take your time. When you reach your hands, wiggle your fingers gently. Notice how even the smallest movement can remind you, I'm here, I'm present. Continue down your torso, hips, legs, all the way to your toes. If your mind starts to wander, gently guide it back. This isn't about perfection. It's about kindness. Your body's been with you through so much. This is a moment to say, thank you. And there we are. The body scan is wonderful for evenings or any time you need to unwind. It helps you reconnect with yourself, easing both physical tension and mental clutter. Now, before we go further, I want to remind you, these techniques aren't about adding another task to your day. They're about finding little pockets of peace in the moments you already have. Maybe it's 2 minutes with your morning coffee, or a quiet pause after lunch. Whatever works for you. So give these 2 practices a try this week. Anchor breath and body scan. Notice how they make you feel. And when you're ready, we'll explore the 3rd technique together. One that combines movement and mindfulness. Perfect for those days when you need a little extra energy and calm. But for now, take a deep breath in and let it go. Well done. You've already taken the first step. You know, there's a rhythm to life that's easy to miss when we're caught up in the hustle of the day. The way sunlight shifts through the window, the sound of birds outside, even the simple rise and fall of your chest as you breathe. But sometimes, sitting still can feel like a challenge, can't it? Maybe your legs get restless, or your back starts to ache, or you just crave a little movement to shake off the stiffness. If that sounds like you, don't worry. You're not meant to be a statue. In fact, our 3rd technique is all about embracing movement to find calm. Let's call it mindful motion. Now, before you picture complicated yoga poses or sweaty workouts, let me reassure you. This isn't about pushing your limits. It's about moving with your body, not against it. Think of it like dancing with an old friend, gentle, familiar, and full of grace. Whether you're standing, sitting, or even leaning on a counter for support, this practice meets you right where you are. Let's start by finding a comfortable position. If you're seated, plant your feet flat on the floor. If you're standing, hold on to a chair or wall for balance, whatever feels safe. Take a moment to do an anchor breath or 2, settling into your body. Ready? Begin by slowly rolling your shoulders forward in a circle. Notice the way the muscles stretch and release. Maybe you hear a little pop or creak. That's okay. Your body's just saying hello. Now, roll them backward. See if you can match the movement to your breath. Inhale as you lift your shoulders up. Exhale as you roll them down. Feel that? It's like giving yourself a mini massage while staying present. Let's try the same rhythm with your arms. Extend them out to the sides, palms open, and make gentle circles. Forward first, then backward. No need to rush. Imagine you're stirring the air around you, creating a breeze that carries away tension. If standing feels good, let's add a little sway. Shift your weight to your right foot, lifting the left heel slightly. Then shift to the left, lifting the right. Keep it slow, like a pendulum. Notice how your hips loosen, your spine lengthens. If balance is tricky today, stay seated and rock side to side in your chair. The goal isn't perfection, it's connection. Now, let's add intention. With every movement, whisper a quiet mantra in your mind. I am strong. I am calm. Or simply, here. Now. Let the words and motion weave together, creating a kind of meditation in motion. Wonderful. How does your body feel? Lighter, more alive. That's the magic of mindful motion. It turns everyday movements into moments of peace. You can practice this while washing dishes, swaying as you scrub, waiting for a bus, rolling your ankles, or even gardening, stretching as you reach for weeds. The key is to stay curious, almost playful, as you explore what your body can do today. Now, I want to share a story about my neighbor, Margaret. She's 78, loves her morning walks, but some days her arthritis makes stepping out the door feel impossible. Instead of giving up, she started doing mindful motion right in her living room. Arm circles while her coffee brews, gentle leg lifts during TV commercials. She told me, "It's not about how far I move. It's about remembering I'm still able to move." And that shift in perspective? It changed everything for her. So if you're feeling stuck or restless, try this. Set a timer for 5 minutes and move any part of your body. Nod your head, tap your toes, sway your hips. Let go of should and can't. There's no wrong way to do this. Your body is your guide, and every tiny motion is a celebration of what it means to be here, right now. As we wrap up today, let's take one more practice together, a blend of all 3 techniques. Ready? Close your eyes if you'd like, and take an anchor breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let your shoulders drop. Now, do a quick body scan. Start at your head, drift down to your toes, releasing tension as you go. Finally, add a little mindful motion. Roll your wrists, stretch your neck, or press your palms together, like you're holding a precious gem. There. You've just created a mini retreat, anytime, anywhere. That's the beauty of these practices. They're tools you can mix and match, like ingredients in your favorite recipe. Some days you might crave the stillness of the anchor breath. Others, the gentle wakefulness of motion. Listen to what your body and mind need. And if you ever feel discouraged, remember, progress isn't about how long you meditate or how empty your mind gets. It's about showing up, again and again, with kindness. Even one conscious breath is a victory. So take these techniques with you this week. Experiment. Play. Notice the moments when anxiety softens or focus sharpens, maybe while watching the grandkids, reading a book, or waiting for a friend to call. Those small wins? They add up. You've got this. And I'll be right here, cheering you on every step of the way. Isn't it something how the simplest moments can become the most meaningful? Like that deep breath you take after a good laugh, or the way sunlight feels on your face during a quiet morning. Life after 60 is full of these little treasures, if we slow down enough to notice them. And that's really what we've been talking about, isn't it? Not just meditation, but remembering how to be present, how to be kind to ourselves, and how to find joy in the ordinary. Maybe you've already tried the anchor breath this week, or caught yourself doing a body scan while waiting for the mail. Or perhaps you swayed a little while making breakfast, turning mindful motion into a daily ritual. Whatever you've explored, I hope you've felt even a flicker of that calm we've been nurturing together. But let's be honest, some days it's harder than others. Maybe the grandkids were over, or a worry kept nagging at you, or you simply forgot to pause. And that's okay. More than okay. Because this isn't about being perfect, it's about being human. Let me tell you about my friend Harold. He's 82, a retired teacher, and he once told me, "I've spent my life teaching kids to be patient, but I never gave myself the same grace." When he first tried meditation, he'd get frustrated if his mind wandered. Then one day, he noticed a robin outside his window while he was practicing. Instead of scolding himself for getting distracted, he just watched. The way it hopped, tilted its head, sang its little song. And in that moment, he realized, maybe noticing the world around me is a kind of meditation too. Isn't that beautiful? Meditation doesn't have to happen in a silent room with your eyes closed. It can be watching birds, feeling the rhythm of a knitting needle, or even savoring the first sip of tea. The goal is awareness, gentle, non-judgmental awareness. So if formal practice feels daunting, start small. Anchor your breath while you fold laundry. Scan your body while soaking in the tub. Move mindfully while tending to your roses. Let it weave into your life like a thread of gold in a well-loved quilt. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: time. I've heard so many folks say, I don't have 20 minutes a day to meditate. And you know what? They're right. You don't. Because here's the secret. It's not about the quantity of time, but the quality. Even 60 seconds counts. Try this. The next time you're stuck in a long line or waiting for a phone call, take just one anchor breath. Inhale calm, exhale hurry. That tiny pause can reset your entire mood. And if anxiety creeps in, as it does for all of us, don't fight it. Imagine it's a guest knocking at your door. You don't have to invite it in for tea, but you don't have to slam the door either. Just say, hello, I see you. But right now, I'm focusing on my breath. Over time, that practice softens the sharp edges of worry. Before we close, let's take one last practice together, a celebration of how far you've come. Sit comfortably, wherever you are. Close your eyes if you'd like. Take an anchor breath, and another. Now, let your mind drift to something you're grateful for today. Maybe it's the smell of fresh coffee, the sound of a loved one's voice, or even the fact that you're here, showing up for yourself. Whatever it is, hold it in your heart for a moment. Then, gently open your eyes. That's it. You've just practiced gratitude and mindfulness, two gifts in one. So as we wrap up, I want to thank you. Thank you for giving yourself this time. Thank you for being open to new ways of caring for your mind and spirit. And remember, you're not just learning to meditate, you're reclaiming the peace that's always been yours. If you've enjoyed this video, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What technique resonated most? Have you noticed little moments of calm sneaking into your day? Your stories inspire this whole community. And if you found this helpful, consider liking the video or subscribing to the channel. It helps us create more content that supports you in living fully, joyfully, and mindfully, no matter your age. Until next time, keep breathing, keep moving, and keep noticing the beauty in your ordinary, extraordinary life. Here's to you, strong, resilient, and always growing. Take good care, my friend.